believe all of us are great.
Represent for Autobars TV.
Oh, early fire on your.
Well, what you gonna do now?
You know what it is, man. We staking our claim to the game with this one. I am the Jackal, and Jackal is a Jamaican assassin killing all lanes musically. You know what I mean? The #1 rapper in Jamaica, representing rap music at the highest level right now, competing at the highest level with every other rapper from every other country. That's who Jackal is. Me and Rush pull up on these lames, gotta ask them. How do I do them or what do them? How do I do them or what do them? How do I do them or what do them? The hip hop scene in Jamaica is growing. Right now, we got a lot of. Well, first and foremost, there's always been a hip-hop scene in Jamaica because Jamaicans listen to hip-hop because we're the only English-speaking country on this side of the world, you know what I mean, in Latin America, so we understand it. Hip-hop was started by Jamaican, who hurt, for y'all that ain't know that, or for y'all that don't know that. Right now, though, now more than ever, hip-hop is like thriving, you know what I mean? You got Trap Hall, which is a mix of dance hall and rap, you know what I mean? And then you got rappers, straight rappers like me, you know? So it's budding and the people are listening and paying attention. So it's phenomenal, in my opinion. You know what it is, man? Deportee, public enemy status. I'm not trying to hear nothing from none of you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you roll with or where you from. I feel like Cartel, Dutters Coke, Tasha Miller, I get it. The biggest struggle I face in Jamaica is being a deportee. You know what I mean? All my problems stem from being a deportee. Problems I face doing hip hop in Jamaica obviously is motherfuckers is gonna say, yo, this nigga can't be serious. You know, both local Jamaicans and Jamaicans overseas, but more so the overseas listeners, the fans, and other artists like my counterparts, because Jamaica isn't known for that. We've never had a rapper to really compete at that level from here, you know, so it's a lot of speculations, there are a lot of question marks, you know, which I could understand, I see why, but we're killing all that with this quality music. That's why the people supporting the situation the way they do. Word. Tess, I kill you. It's not a joke. Death before dishonor. I took an oath. It's one order in the city now. Killers on deck. One phone call to bring them out. Yeah. Free my niggas in. First and foremost, shout out to Y Rush, man. That's my brother, my mentor, my manager, in that order. I met him, and shout out to Just Bus TV, Drew, Jono, Pierce. That. They introduced me to him. I was introduced to Y Rush by Just Bus. They were shooting a video for him. He has a song called Tell Me If I Meet Ya, featuring Vybz Kartel. And they wanted somebody who looked like Vybz Kartel or who could pass for Vybz Kartel to play him for his part. And I was suggested by Just Bus. And I met him on the shoot, actually. The The very first time I met him was in the barber shop at the shoot. So y'all make sure y'all check that video out. That's before I had hair and all that, you know. Shout out to World Boss, Free World Boss, here on trial right now. So wish him all the best with that. But yeah, that's how I met Rush.
We should be together. You told me forever. You said you would never leave, and now I'm effed up. We should be together. You told me forever. You said you would never leave, and now
the last project I just released, which was Friday the 13th, was a song off the Urban Legends EP featuring a version called Love to Love You. It's produced by Y-Rush, co-produced by Y-Rush and Code 91 Production. That's Kisco Hype in New York. Shout out to him. We released a mini movie for that on Friday, co-starring myself, Version, Poppin'. Shout out to Poppin', #1 piercer in the city. Make sure y'all holla at him. Conceptualized and directed by Y-Rush as well. Filmed by Bragi Film. Shout out to Bragi. Mini movie, man, came out crazy. Make sure y'all check that out. Video on YouTube right now.
Born in a Jamaica, 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 born in a Jamaica.
Jah Vinci, shout out to Jah Vinci. I got a pair of songs with Jah Vinci. Born in a Jamaica and Dirty Money. Those songs came about, the Born in a Jamaica. I linked up with Jah Vinci and Barbican. Shout out to Gucci and Zori. You know what I mean? We ended up going to the studio. We went to the studio and knocked that out quick. He knocked his verse out quick. You know what I mean? And then that same night, I don't know if he was home, wherever he was at, he was holding a med somewhere, and he came up with the Dirty Money concept, you know, and he hollered at Rush and told Rush like, yo, I want Jackal on this, you know, and I need you to make a beat for me for it. Rush made the beat and sent it to me, knocked it out. Maybe like the next day or a day after that, we went and recorded it and shot the video like 2 days later, you know. If y'all notice with those videos, I had a Jamaican flag over my face the whole time because the night before we shot that video, I cut my lip. I fell in Barbican right here. Ended up with 6 stitches. My mouth was like this big. Still ended up doing it though. No excuses for the ambitious, man. You know what I mean? So we made that happen. People loving it. The whole Barbican came out. The whole city showed up. Shout out to Jah Frosty, pulled up. You know what I mean? The whole Barbican, man. Niggas from Ghetto, niggas from B-Way, you know, niggas from Bird Lane, niggas from Castle. The whole city just showed up, showed mad love. It was phenomenal. Word. Had the bikes out. It was flavor. Yeah.
Born in a Jamaica, real bad man thing, real gang bang thing, not the sit up ranking. Couple killers on the trap and on a rampage. Now sell out.
The details of my deportation. I was deported for I did a total of 10 years in the penitentiary. 3 separate bids. 1 year, 1 3 year, and then the rest. And then they paroled me to immigration. Combination of charges from assault, attempt murder, trafficking, cocaine, bunch of other shit, but that's really was the meat of what got me, you know, the boot. Came back to Jamaica, man, July 26, 2012. Slept on the floor that first night and got myself together from there, you know. I mean, you gotta be more specific. Details, it ain't really, what can I say other than I got deported and I'm here, and I'm not allowing it to stop the situation, you know, because that's just a part of the journey. We learned a lot from it. You know, I was in America for 20 years. So all school and all that shit, you know, that's where the accent comes from and all that kind of stuff. All my homies, my friends, my close friends and associates, they're all still there, but I'm patched in, so it don't even honestly feel like I'm gone most of the time, you know what I mean? Word. And that's why I think that's one of the main reasons, one of the main things that separate Jackal rapping in Jamaica from everybody else that may have done it or that are doing it. Or, yo, I was locked up with him, or, yo, I was in Mass with him, I was in Boston, or, you know what I mean? And my people, like real people from real life experiences, good and bad, or good, bad, and indifferent, you know? So it's they accept me. They actually claim me, because they're like, yo, a lot of motherfuckers are like, yo, you ain't Jamaican, you know? I'm like, yo, nigga, if I wasn't Jamaican, I wouldn't have got deported. Yeah, so it's a beautiful situation. I can't even lie, I'm in a very unique spot.
Someone fighting for power, someone fighting for guns. Someone fight for your key while someone fight for your ton. Little girls are selling body, man, I fight it for come. Even though it lick it.
Yeah, I definitely changed. That's me sitting in front of the camera talking to the world about my life. That's a change, because if I was engaging in certain activities, I wouldn't do that. I would put myself at risk and others as well, you know. So there's definitely a change, you know. Speaking of Why Rush, if you remember earlier, I mentioned that that's my brother, my mentor, so he keeps me grounded a lot, like keeps me level-headed, because when you've been living a certain way for so long, certain things become habitual. Left or right? It becomes habitual, so it's like it's second nature for me to react a certain way. Like I'm a reactive person. I react to shit, you know, and I had a tendency of reacting violent, because that's just how niggas came up. That's how I was living. And he keep me level-headed, you know, as far as not reacting physically to stuff, especially understanding and accepting that I'm in this music business and it's totally different, you know, and I love it. I love music and I love the business. There's a lot of things you don't like about it. Of course, it's gonna be people you don't like for whatever reasons, but people who don't like you. But overall, in general, I love it, else I wouldn't be doing it, you know. And a part of why I'm successful at it at this point is because of Rush. He has tremendous insight, you know. He, like I say, keep me grounded, man. And from him, I learned not to personalize stuff, because from the outside looking in, as an artist, me I personalize shit, because I used to personalize shit, you know, like, yo, why the fuck ain't they playing my shit, or why, you know, because I know it's fire, but I didn't understand a lot of things. And I know a lot of artists out there now, you know, they don't understand a lot of shit, because from the outside, you just expect certain shit. But like, even a DJ, for example, like, let's say a relevant DJ, their emails is fucking loaded to the top from important big artists. So now you, as a no-name artist, submitting music, sending it in, they might never even get to it. And that'll make an artist upset. You know what I mean? Because he feel like it's something personal, straight. It feel like it's something personal that the DJ have against him, but just got to put the work in. Still putting the work in. I ain't gonna stop putting the work in the music connecting with the people, and it's a demand for it. So I'm gonna keep giving it to them. Word.
Can't find food or water, Jah, please take control my destiny. You said you'll prepare a place for me. I just wanna be closer to Zion. In these times, too much blood in the streets.
Negril, Portmore, Kingston, you know what I mean? Bookings for this summer is looking special. I ain't even gonna lie. Off the island situations now, so that's a blessing. Word.
Some niggas do it for the money, some do it for the fame. I do it for the glory, the power to make a change. Politicians paying killers in the garrison to get a vote. How many innocent lives lost, you never know.
I mean, they love Jackal music. The Jamaican audience love Jackal music because, again, we're an English-speaking country, so we're all fans of hip-hop. A fucking Jamaican started hip-hop, so it's not like we don't appreciate it and accept it. You know what I mean? So I believe more so than ever, the people are just happy that it's one of us that's doing it on a competitive level, and that's being recognized for it, you know? And they love it, man, because they can relate to it. They relate to it, man, you know? Go on YouTube, look at the comments on. I just recorded 3 songs last night, man, and one of them is a remix for the #1 song in the country right now. You know, got the opportunity to put a verse on that thing. You know what I mean? So that'll be out probably tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe next week, the latest. You know, you never stop working because, I mean, my manager is like non-stop with the production. Rush don't stop. He just be, I got 2 beats from him this afternoon, you know what I mean? So the work never stop. You know, if something pop in my head right now, it's nothing for me to call him, yo, what's up? Right over there, private studio, me and him, knock it out. We got great music chemistry together, like, you can hear it, you know? You can hear it, the proof is in the music. So we have a lot of stuff on the way, man, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I can't talk about nothing because you know how that shit go, but look out for it.
I don't fuck with you. The vibes right, I'm a dog, them high, but we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Girl, I said
I can't complain. I mean, it's easier to say the platforms that I haven't been on, and it's only maybe a handful, if that, you know. So I've been on everything else, some of them multiple times, you know. So they love me, man. The work is speaking for itself, and it's just really and truly every media platform, entertainment media platform, they're there to introduce to the world or highlight talent, you know, and people that's doing good shit. So they supporting, you know what I mean? They definitely supporting. I can't complain at all. The papers, the magazines, shout out to every DJ that's playing my music, you know what I mean? Because that's a major part of why Jackal is even as relevant as he is. Bro, as relevant as he is right now is because the DJs, all the radio DJs, all the street DJs that's playing the music, and everyone, it's not one song. Some of them are playing 3 or 4 songs, you know, some playing the whole EP. Obviously everybody's gonna have a favorite, but I mean, it's just connecting, man, and they're playing it. So I give nothing but thanks, man, and appreciation to them.
I said King Dog. Ice and chase, I come keep that drink up.
5 years from now, Jackal gonna be top of the food chain. I mean, musically, definitely the music is gonna be better, but 5 years from now, the world is gonna zoom in on Jackal because they'll definitely be aware, you know what I mean, at a heightened level. And I'm just gonna be carrying it the way that I'm supposed to, representing the country the way that I'm supposed to, you know, representing the craft because it is an art, you know what I mean, respecting it, representing it, and opening a lot of portals for people, man, you know. It's opening a lot of doors for people locally and abroad. Clothing, music, producers, everything, because we're into a lot of things. Because everybody ain't an entertainer, everybody ain't a musician, everybody can't rap, everybody ain't a dancer, you know. But there are a lot of other opportunities out there as well. Where that weed at? Let me see what your weed spots
Think twice before you ruin my vibe, cause the whole gang with me and they ready to ride. Our weapons is inside, firearms and arms reach, cause it's some pussy niggas wishing death upon me. Burning that bomb weed, my bitches palm heat. Kill a nigga for daddy and fly to Palm Beach. I was born to win, you niggas born weak. Ball hard like when Curry and LeBron meet. I got killers and I can send them. You don't wanna see my youngin' hop off the back of
I am the Jackal everywhere, you know. I am the Jackal at Gmail. You could holler at me, send me beats, you know what I mean. Holler at my manager for bookings, Y Rush, you know. Instagram, I am the Jackal. Twitter, I am the Jackal. YouTube, I am the Jackal. Everything, I am the Jackal. I shoot, stab, and cut niggas. And if I don't got a weapon around, then fuck it, I'm gonna punch niggas. Wall time, so the K filled with carbine, deportee. I just finished doing hard time. You already know what it is, man. I'm the Jackal, Jamaican assassin killing all names, and you've just watched my Who Is interview by Autobars TV, man. Hope y'all enjoyed that.